there's nobody that's probably put heart and soul into employment with this district than I did. There's nobody probably could say, everybody could say probably the same thing about many of the staff members sitting here. And like Katie Holt, I respect your time and I appreciate your time, but I don't appreciate your locking us out. Thank you.
Are there other audience members who'd like to speak? Mr. Thompson?
Bill Ray, did you inform the person you taped there that you were being taped, you were taping him?
That's a good question, Hank, but
That's
you
a federal law.
No, it
you
isn't. No, it isn't. Bet you it's not. And you should know, as an educator, you should know that that's legal.
No, it's illegal.
No, it's legal. Would you like to place a little wager if it's legal on that?
Please sit down.
Well, I don't have to sit down. This guy can direct me to sit down. Joe, you want me to sit down?
If you would, please.
Would you tell him that he cannot make me sit down?
If you would, please,
Okay.
Dr.
Could you
Lewis.
tell me that?
Okay. This won't tell me to sit down because I will not mind anything that you say, Hank. I like you.
I don't like you.
Okay.
Mr. President, I had
Mr. Thompson.
2 presentations I'd written. But Katie has already covered. I didn't want to turn my back on you, Bill Ray.
That's okay.
Really? I think I'm going to go presentation number 2. You know, I'm sorry I don't have any handouts, folks. I don't have any booklets, or I sure didn't know I was going to be taped. And I want to thank y'all for coming. I'm here just to ask why. Why? But first, Bill Ray, you're the best dressed person here tonight. Everything, your haberdasher has really set you off in all your tonsorial splendor. And I think it
Would, Mr. Chairman, would you have him to explain what tonsorial means to me? I'm just an old country boy out here cats.
Please.
You just,
Please.
You know?
Please.
Okay.
let's not play funny.
Okay, what does tonsorial mean?
Dr. Lewis, please.
Okay, let's put him in order too then. I don't want him
He
to
has-
attack. He has no business talking about how I'm dressed,
Sit
nothing
down,
like
please.
that.
Sit down, please.
Okay.
Let Mr. Thompson continue.
But
Mr. Thompson,
call him in
if you
order
would,
too
please.
then, okay? Put him in order. If he'll stay in order, I'll stay in order. You won't have to flow out of me.
Fine.
Would you watch my clock, please? I'm being taken.
Okay.
Tonsorial means that your barber could dress you out nicely.
Okay. Then you're tonsorial then, right? You look pretty good too, Hank.
You know, you'd win first prize most in gadfly convention you'd go to.
You would too.
While I was director of the ASCO, I want to thank you, Bill Ray, for writing 2 grants
You're welcome.
in 6 years. Bill Ray, why are you so negative about our schools? In the
Joe,
10 years,
I think he is out of order. This is not to.
I'm asking you a question.
No, I'm not answering your question.
In the 10
I'm
years,
asking the chairman. This
I worked
has
with you.
nothing to do. You said a while ago.
all you did
You said a while ago
was
that we
plot.
could not talk about the 2 issues I'm talking about. That's what he's referring to.
plotting against the state of Arkansas,
Dr. Lewis, please.
plotting against the
Well,
Department of
Why don't you
Education,
call him in order? I'm not on trial.
plotting
I'm
against
not
the
on
teacher
trial. Okay.
retirement fund.
Joe, let's call him out of order then.
Dr. Lewis, sit down, please.
He's out of order.
Sit down, please.
Just
Mr.
call
Thompson.
him out of order.
Mr.
Even
Thompson.
plotting against the Harrison School District. And even Dr. Adair. You remember the time in a committee meeting when you tried to pull me in on one of your plots? Why can't you do something positive for our community?
Joe, are you going to allow personal attacks
Must
on me?
you waste people's time calling your group here,
Joe, are
sending
you
emails
going
to
to? Are you
teachers,
going to?
posting inflammatory newspaper ads? Why, Dr. Lewis? Why? Using the Freedom of Information laws for your own vindictive purpose. Why? You know, this board must follow the laws and regulations of the state of Arkansas. That is a positive. We sleep better at night
Do they
because of
follow,
that.
do they always follow the law?
Bill Ray,
See, that's what I'm asking.
there's not a bugbear under every rock in Boone County. But if you keep looking, there's a lot of rocks. The Freedom of Information laws were not written for your personal folly and entertainment. Your harassing letters to the college, the county, and the schools, they achieved nothing. They were a persistent, irritating nuisance. But they cost the taxpayers money. Why?
What makes you so smart? What makes you so
Bill Ray,
all
I'm
the
sorry
time?
for the unfortunate incidents
What makes you
in
so
your
smart?
professional career
What makes you so smart and know all
and
of this?
judicial
You have-
proceedings
You have the opinion.
that brought you back to this
And
district.
Joe, I think you're doing
I'm
a
sorry.
disservice to this board.
You were
should-
never elected
Okay.
superintendent of the Harrison schools. But with your negative attitude, what would our district look like today? You have organized and formed your own very own political group. Tig, Wig, Tiggly Wiggly, whatever.
Oh, I don't know, that's your name. I don't know.
Wonderful people, nicest folks in town. But conspiracy and mayhem is a poor excuse for leadership. But our group, just concerned citizens, the people of this school district that think positive, are tired of your constant and obnoxious harassment. You have cost this district thousands of wasted dollars and countless hours just responding to your whims and fantasies,
How do you know that?
just plotting,
How do you know that? You still work here?
plotting.
You still work here?
Bill Ray, please,
Where do you get your information?
think
Where do you
positive.
get your information?
Has anyone
Hank,
told
listening to you would
to
be
cut
very-
out your
listening-
grandstanding?
Listening to you would be very difficult for me to
Use
think
some
positive.
common courtesy
Why don't you use some
or
common
quit
courtesy?
embarrassing yourself
Why don't you call me on
and
the
the
phone?
people around
Why
you,
don't you call me on the phone? Why don't you
Help
ask to
us
meet with me
build
and you tell me this?
and not destroy.
Why don't you tell me this in private? Why have
My-
you chosen? Why have
my
you chosen this venue
Goodness, Bill
to do
Ray,
it? See?
if you and Jim Parsons ever got together, y'all could probably reorganize the Confederate States.
Oh, what makes you such an authority?
Who
on
knows?
that, man?
Next time you might win.
You weren't that sharp when you worked for the school district, were
Please.
you? How did you get
Allow
so,
me
How did you get so intelligent?
to have
since you
an academic thought.